Hi everyone, another day, another share. It's been a long time since I've done one of these shares. My name is Phyllis and I'm the owner of Mad Moody Quilting Fabrics. And I wanted to come on today to share a new collection that came in. I have been super busy. It came in April and I haven't had a chance to show it off here on this platform. So this is a collection that came in, like I said, in April. It is called Wild Blossom, and it's designed by Robin Picken. And I didn't bring the whole collection in. These are huge collections, and I decided that I wasn't going to bring the whole collection in, but I was going to bring in enough to be able to kit this pattern. So I have all the fabrics that this pattern calls for, and I've kitted them up with everything that you need in there. And this one's called Joyful Trio. I think I kitted 3 or 4, I can't remember. I have 2 left. So I have 2 of these left. So let's get to the fabrics, okay? And the first fabric is the Focus fabric. And it's stunning. It's an ombre that goes from blue to purple, like a pinky red, into the orangey reds, and then into orange, and then into yellow greens, or orange yellow, and then yellow green. So it's beautifully done. They have beautiful flowers. I do not believe the flowers are similar from one colorway to the next. I think it's a completely different colorway every time. And there's these beautiful fat bumblebees. I mean, to the point where you just want to squish them. Too bad they sting, but they are beautiful bumblebees that are roaming around in this fabric of a garden of flowers. It's just stunning. So let me get to it, okay? So I'm going to start here. So this is the salvage side of the blue side, and then it goes into, let me just hold this up, into a purple, and then into this pinky red at the top. And then this is the fold line, and on the other side it goes from the center into an orangey red, and then into an orange yellow, and down into the yellow greens, and so forth. So just absolutely stunning. The flowers, I think, migrate differently depending on the color. I haven't seen any repeats, but let me show you these fat bees. Here's one right here, and look at those two there. So they have these, and they're not small. I mean, this is my finger. So they're fairly large bees, and they are prominent, but they only add to the style. So like I said, the purple side, and then the yellow. Let me see if I back up. So there you have the 2 sides showing. Just absolutely stunning. So that is the Focus fabric, and they use that in this pattern across here. You can see the blue and the purple, and then the pink into the reddish orange, and then over here the orangey into the yellow greens. So really well done. Very great pattern for this particular fabric. Now let me show you some of the other fabrics. So they have this yellow, and it has butterflies on it. It's really pretty. It's like a yellowy green. And then they have this background dot, and they're calling this blotted graph paper. So really pretty. Then they have this orange background with a red. It's not, the oranges, it's orange. I mean, you can't get away from that. But it's because of the red on top, these beautiful red flowers and leaves, mostly leaves. Yeah, they're not flowers, they're leaves of some sort, different leaves. And because they're red on top of the orange, it just makes this fabric not overpowering of the orange. And then we have this beautiful red with tiny flowers and leaves and stems, and they have tiny little bees. And then this blue. And those of you who know me, I'm not normally blue, you know, I don't lean towards the blue. I have to really work on bringing in blues for the store. I'm not super great at that because blue's not my color. That's not a color that I work with often, though I do like it. I just don't, my house doesn't call for it. It's not something. But this one, it's a blue background with these beautiful blue to lilac kind of flowers on them. And the beautiful rich green stems. It's just stunning. Just stunning. This fabric is absolutely stunning. Okay, and then this one has a little bit of every color in it and on a white background. I think it's the same pattern as the orange one, but this is multicolored. Instead of doing a white with one color, they've put all the colors in there. And it is the same pattern. So the pattern of the leaves is the same as the one with the orange background. So that's really nice. And then we have this pink. This is the blotted graph paper pattern. And I think it's just, the colors are so nice. So nice. And now the last one is these mason jars. The last one is these mason jars. Now this reminds me of that cottage time or out camping or something, and your children, your young little kids have decided to pick a whole bunch of dandelions, okay? The ones that blow away, like you little white puffs, and you blow them and off they go, like the dandelions have gone to seed, and they pick a bunch of those, they pick a bunch of dandelions or basically what we as adults would call weeds. And they bring them to their mom or their aunt or their grandparents or whatever. And what do? We go into our cupboards, we get out a mason jar, or we get out a cup or a mug or something to put them in. Well, that's what this is all about. This is how I read this fabric, is with the mason jars. So really, really pretty. So I'm going to just bring this pattern out. So I have only 2 of these left at the filming of this day, the date of this filming. So that's it for today. If you are interested in seeing more of these kind of videos in my tutorials, so I'm doing some tutorials, sometimes products that have, or new collections that have just come in. I'm showing them off. And sometimes I'm doing tutorials. I got a GoPro camera so I can film when I'm working on my Gamel. So lots and lots of things going on here, and it's super, super fun. And I will see you next time. And if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of when I upload another video. You have a good day. Happy camping. Happy sewing.